prices are on fire and have been on a rise. India's rising import oil prices, dependency on fossil fuels and the lack of electric vehicles are some reasons that are being seen behind the price rise. Now, what are the experts saying and what are the solutions? Let's take a look at this report. Can India ever become oil-free? Can we go electric? What are the challenges in the field of mobility? I am now joined in by Goldie Shrivastava, who is the co-founder and CEO of Smarty. Goldie, it's a pleasure having you on the show. Thank you for taking your time talking to us. Let's get straight to it. With fuel prices on a rise, let's first begin with what are the solutions for a country like India?
You've hit upon a raw nerve, I think, that this country faces, right, from a fuel price perspective. And I think it's not just the question of the price alone, right? I mean, there's an economic impact, there's also an environmental impact, right? So it's a double whammy of sorts when you look at, fossil fuel-based mobility systems, right? And the way to go, the way to go forward is to really, look at alternate means of transportation which are based on either electric or other alternate fuels, right, which are both more expensive and they are environmentally sustainable. So I think that's really the way to go, not just in India but really around the world.
Right. Goldie, is going electric a solution for a country like India? We do know that this is still a field that is still a niche in a country like India. I want to quote a recent announcement by the government of India which says that India aims to have at least 15% of the vehicles on its road to be electric in the next 5 years. Is this achievable?
I think so. I absolutely believe so. But with a qualifier, right? Because more often than not, when we talk about mobility, our general definition of mobility is around cars, right? And earlier in the day, when Honorable PM spoke at the Global Mobility Summit and Honorable Road Transport Minister spoke, I think there's a significant emphasis on public transport, right? And if you really were to electrify public transport in the coming 5 years, right, which I believe that the government has both the intent and wherewithal to do it,